start with a great new practice, spiritual practice, as he said, meditating every day, and you really get into it. Then 3 months down the line, something happens. Maybe something for someone else. Maybe you're taking care of someone else. You get out of the habit then. Then you find yourself back in this destructive pattern. Then eventually you catch yourself, you start over. And it keeps happening. So first of all, remember that the meditation technique, this aspect of I sit down, I close my eyes, I watch my breath, I chant my mantra, whatever it may be, whatever my technique may be, is a technique to get me somewhere. The point of meditation is where it takes you. And this is important because, things happen in life. And sometimes the particular daily patterns that we've set up for ourselves are no longer possible. Maybe something's happened. It's changed. Then I get out of the habit. But instead of thinking about it like that, what that means is that the impact of the meditation is not going very deep. If you did it only 3 days and got out of it, and the impact dissipated, that would make more sense. But if you've got 3 months of meditation under your belt, that impact should be longer lasting. And so what's important is to really remember, meditation is actually changing the nature of who I am. And so while you're doing it, realize it's not just about a technique. It's not just about something I'm doing. You know, we always say meditation is a noun, not a verb. It's who you are, not that which you are doing. And so as you embark on it again, find a way to make it really change you. So that even if your schedule gets disrupted, something happens, there's a loved one, okay, now in the mornings you're on dad duty. You are get the kids up, get them bathed, get them dressed, get them to school. Well, that was your meditation time. But now, for whatever reason in the family, now you're the one, dad on duty in the morning. Okay. So obviously the last thing you want to be doing is resenting the children, this beautiful opportunity to be with your children in the morning. The last thing you want to do is to be having your mind full of resentment that, oh my God, that was my meditation time. You want to realize, well, I can still be meditating. I can still be in a state of meditation even though my eyes are not closed, my legs are not crossed, and I'm not sitting in a dark room. Can I be chanting my mantra while I'm making them sandwiches? Can I be chanting my mantra while I'm giving them a bath? Whatever it may be. Can I be seeing the divine, the same divine I meditate upon? Can I see that divine in my child? Can my morning meditation become meditation upon the divine in this child who now is my responsibility for the morning? Let that be your meditation. There's a beautiful, beautiful story. Before I came to India, I studied Iyengar yoga and did a lot of that. And my teacher told a story about a question and answer time that they had with BKS Iyengar. And those of you familiar with the Iyengar tradition know that in Iyengar yoga, there's a very, very intense daily practice of asanas. Most Iyengar yoga practitioners, it's 45 minutes, an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's not, 9 minutes of sun salutations and you're done. It's much more of an intensive daily practice. And in one of the question and answers that my teacher was in, a woman asked Iyengarji, she said, I used to have this great practice every day, but now I've just given birth, and now I find that not only can't I practice an hour and a half, but I can't even get 5 minutes on the mat properly. And he said to her, now, being a mother is your yoga. And I love that story, particularly from the mouth of someone for whom that on the mat practice was essential. But the teaching is, it's not about your hamstrings. It's not about your thighs. It's not about your hips. It's about union. It's about yoga. And right now, find that union in being a mother. And so for you, rather than thinking about it as I've lost my meditation and now I'm going to fall in that rut again, realize that the universe has just given you, for a temporary period of time, a different meditation technique. So typically my meditation technique is I sit down and I cross my legs and I turn off the lights and I light an oil lamp and I have my string of Rudraksh beads and I chant my japa. And then when I'm done chanting my japa, I set my mala down and I sit for my meditation. Well, okay, now my meditation looks like I get up, I have a quick shower while I'm chanting my japa while I'm brushing my teeth, go straight into my children's room, wake them up, seeing the divine in them like I wake up God in the temple, pull off their covers the way that we pull back the curtains in the temple in the morning, bathe them like we do Abhishek to God, whatever it may be. But whatever situation the universe has given us that is pulling us away, realize that that is just a different meditation technique. And use it such that in your mind it's not, I've lost my meditation. So instead of thinking of it as, oh God, now it's been a week since I've meditated, and allowing yourself to slip back into those bad habits because you've already got this thought pattern going of, oh, I've lost my meditation. Realize, oh, today I have a different form of meditation. Today I have the making lunch for the kids meditation. Today I have taking my mother to her physical therapy meditation. But then realize also that the day is very long. And just because the particular time of day that you have your practice no longer is available, well, do you get an hour for lunch? Does it take you really an hour to eat? Right? So can you eat in 25 minutes? Spend 35 minutes meditating? Probably the reverse order would be better. Don't allow yourself to fall into the rut. Don't allow the mind to go there by saying, oh, I've stopped meditating. No, you haven't. You've just stopped sitting in a dark room at a certain hour of the morning with your legs crossed and your eyes closed. But that wasn't the point of meditation anyway. The point was for it to change who you are so that when you move through the world, you are still meditating. But then, of course, as we all need to keep recharging our batteries, find another time. get up half an hour earlier. So, okay, if you used to get up at 5:30 and meditate from 5:30 to 6, but now that's the time you have to be up and bathing because you have to wake the kids at 5:45. Okay, we'll get up at 5. Get up half an hour earlier. It's not going to make that much difference in how you feel with the amount of sleep. Just get up earlier. But figure out a way to not let that rut happen. Let that be your resolution. A no rut year. So some days it'll be seated in the morning, eyes closed meditation. Some day it'll be making lunch meditation. Some day it'll be taking mom to physical therapy meditation. Some days it's meditation in the morning. Some days it's meditation at lunch hour. Meditation at night before I sleep. So many options. The minute that you realize or that you think you're slipping, at that moment, make yourself sit down and meditate. Could be 11 in the morning, could be 4 in the afternoon. And if you can't sit immediately, make sure that within the next, as soon as you can, obviously if you're driving, don't close your eyes. But as soon as you get where you're going, park the car before you get out of the car. At least 5 minutes. It's not that you have to do your whole meditation practice then, but at least 5 minutes right then, start back the practice. The minute you realize that you've slipped.